What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some good unexpected news that could affect millions of Americans. For starters, we just heard from Congress that they have passed a temporary stopgap bill in the House to prevent a government shutdown. Shockingly enough, they are only trying to pass it for an additional week, which makes no sense. Also, we have the child tax credit back on the table once again, and it appears that the White House is trying to use it as leverage within the latest spending bill. This could offer a win for the Democrats, and the Republicans would get their requests for those work requirements. Biden is now considering this as an option. But before we go any further, guys, hey, you already know what to do. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, as well as hitting the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off earlier this week, we found out that the CPI data that came in for the month of November, which is basically the inflation numbers, it actually came in better than expected. And then yesterday, we finally heard from the Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, in which he didn't give us any good news, guys. He did say that he is going to be keeping the same wage increases consistent with the 2% of inflation, as well as he is also going to be continuing the same aggressive increase in those interest rates that we have seen over the past 2 to 3 months, in which he is raising the interest rates again 0.5 percentage point. Yes, guys, the stock market was not happy about this, which the stock market ended up tumbling down just to come back up a little bit higher. But anyways, guys, the Fed chairman finally gave out information and said that he is staying on track in regards to how, or his particular method of bringing down the high inflation, which means that the economy is still going to be suffering because of the Fed chairman, Jerome Powell. But anyways, guys, yes, the interest rates are going up again, which means that mortgage rates are probably going to go up as well, which means that it's going to be harder for a lot of people to be purchasing things like a new home or a new vehicle or things like that. However, on the flip side, the inflation has come down just a little bit, but not enough in order to change Jerome Powell's direction. So anyways, guys, that is just the latest information that we have so far. And it looks like we are pretty much still headed towards this recession in 2023, which Bank of America has already told us that they are expecting a drop of around 175,000 jobs per month starting in the first quarter of next year. Will it actually happen, guys? Well, we don't know, because a lot of companies have already been laying people off. So just the idea of having companies lay off even more, yes, guys, it doesn't sound likely, but then again, we really don't know what's going on, guys. So anyways, guys, I will keep you posted as usual. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. Moving on, guys. Hey, we did hear a little bit of good news, and that is because we do know that Congress is working on a stopgap bill right now, a spending bill, which is going to prevent the government from shutting down. And yes, we just heard that the House has now passed the stopgap funding bill with broader deals still under wraps. But right now, guys, it does say that the House is okay with the way the spending bill is actually written. However, the negotiators are still working on this particular bill, and we still need the Senate to actually approve of it as well. But they do have a deadline, which is happening in less than 48 hours. Yes, that deadline, I believe, is on Friday, guys, in which Congress needs to get their act together and get this thing passed. But one problem that I saw with this spending bill is that they were only trying to get it passed for an additional week, which means that they're going to be doing the same thing in 7 more days. So that doesn't really make sense. But I'm sure there's a clear reason as to why Congress is doing exactly what they are doing. But anyways, guys, the good news is that they are constantly working on this, trying to get this funding bill passed on the House and the Senate, and hopefully they get this thing done by the deadline, because if not, we could be faced towards a government shutdown. And then also in regards to this particular spending bill, the Republicans are pretty upset because their leader, Mitch McConnell, he actually expressed support of this particular bill, which they are also referring to it as the omnibus bill. Yes, it says right here that several prominent Republican lawmakers are publicly criticizing Senate GOP leader Mitch McConnell of Kentucky for his willingness to work on a year-end omnibus spending bill with the Democrats, which, guys, isn't that exactly what Congress should be doing? Shouldn't they be crossing the aisles and working together to get things done? Or should they just be working with amongst themselves to get things done, guys? What do you think about this? Do you agree with Mitch McConnell crossing over and trying to get things done? But anyways, guys, the Republicans don't believe so. They're upset with him, saying that, look, you need to say no to everything the Democrats propose to you. Do not agree with them whatsoever, which is why previously the former President Donald Trump has been calling out Mitch McConnell, saying that he is a traitor, and also calling his wife out as well, which is, it should be off limits, right? But anyways, guys, yes, Mitch McConnell is catching a little bit of flack right now because he actually said that he's okay with this spending bill, to keep the government running. But anyways, guys, Republicans are not happy. So anyways, that deadline is approaching and they need to get this thing done very quickly. And also in some unexpected news, we see that Los Angeles, California has now declared a homeless state of emergency. What is this, guys? Well, it says that Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass said over 40,000 people are now homeless in the City of Angels. And yes, we heard from the mayor in which she said that Los Angeles has called me to serve an inflection point in our history, explaining that the country just went through a pandemic, inflation and the cost of living is rising, and 40,000 people are now sleeping in the streets. She said in a statement that, look, no matter what, we never give up. We have never given up. And that's our LA magic. And yes, guys, according to Bass, far too many people do not have any other choice but to crowd multiple families into their homes because it costs so much to live there, guys. You have already seen it. A house the size of 900 square feet costing $1.2 million. It is insane. But anyways, guys, yes, many people are struggling to pay their bills and to cover car repairs. Oftentimes, the mayor said that many people get pushed into a crisis that can include addiction, and then they end up losing their homes, and then they end up losing everything else. It's like a trickle effect, which is why they're seeing this influx in homeless people in just the city of Los Angeles, in which, guys, Los Angeles is like the 6th or the 7th largest city in America. So yes, guys, this is definitely crucial for this particular state as well as this particular city. But anyways, guys, we definitely want to be prayerful of those homeless individuals that are in California, as well as all over the states, as well as all over the United States as well, guys. So anyways, guys, just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Now, moving on in regards to the former President Donald Trump, we can't leave without talking about him. Yes, guys, we talked about it a couple of days ago, in which the former President Donald Trump called for the termination of the election rules in the Constitution in order to overturn the 2020 presidential election. Yes, guys, it says right here that more than half of Americans in a new poll think that the former President Donald Trump's call for the Constitution election rules to be terminated should disqualify him from running for the White House in 2024. Now, according to a Quinnipiac University poll that was released on Wednesday, found that 51% of registered voters think that the former president's comments should keep him off the ballot, while 40% say he should be disqualified over this particular matter. But I asked you guys the biggest question. What do you think about this? Do you think that his comments in regards to disqualifying or removing these particular election rules that is in the Constitution, what do you think about that? Do you think that that should disqualify him from being the next president or not, guys? Do you think it's not even a big deal? Let me know down below in the comment section, guys, how you feel about this and removing something from the Constitution just so it benefits you this particular time. So anyways, guys, I have my own thoughts, but I definitely want to see what yours are first. But anyways, guys, we also have a little bit more news in regards to the former president. And yes, guys, we do know that previously a special counsel has been directed to handle the Donald Trump's case in regards to the fraud cases and other different matters, legal issues that he has been dealing with. Well, that person has went a step further. We know that he has been pretty aggressive here previously. And now, as of Wednesday, the special counsel has now subpoenaed officials in 7 different states because he wants to find out more information from them directly. And yes, guys, it says that the special counsel, Jack Smith, has issued a round of subpoenas targeting election officials in 7 battleground states that were key to former President Donald Trump and his allies after the 2020 election. Now, Smith, who was appointed by the Department of Justice last month to investigate the allegations that Trump sought to overturn the 2020 election, sent his latest batch of subpoenas to state and local election officials in Georgia, Nevada, New Mexico, and Pennsylvania. Now, this particular news came just days after it was previously reported that Smith subpoenaed election officials in the other 3 states, which was Arizona, Michigan, and Wisconsin. So, guys, this thing is getting deeper and deeper. This particular person is really handling his business, because we've saw previously where different people like in New York were taking their time with trying to figure out how they can investigate the former president. But this new particular special counsel is not wasting any time. It appears that he is pretty aggressive. So we might find out sooner than later exactly what is the overall outcome in regard to the former president, Donald Trump. Again, guys, we still don't know how this is going to turn out, but it is definitely exciting. Are you guys excited? Because I sure am excited to watch this all unfold. You just never know how this is going to turn out, guys. But anyways, guys, also we do want to talk about this latest issue in regards to the child tax credit. It is being put back on the table again, and mostly this is because of the Biden administration. They know that the child tax credit pretty much helped tremendously in regards to keeping children out of poverty during the pandemic. And now they are trying to bring it back, and they are using this latest spending bill to actually use it as leverage to negotiate with. And yes, guys, the White House, yes, they have said that, look, let's make a deal. They are referring to the Republicans or the GOP in regards to getting this spending bill, but they want to go ahead and put in it the child tax credit as well. They want to expand it once again. And yes, guys, it says right here that let's make a deal from the White House. The White House is ready to bargain over the expanded child tax credit. And yes, guys, this is one of the last minute pushes that they want to include in this particular bill in trading off for a work request tied to expanding the child tax credit. So anyways, guys, it says right here that the Democrats are now ready, and they're considering to go ahead and do what the GOP has been asking them to do, which is they want them to accept work requirements. And yes, guys, it says that Biden is now considering it in order to expand the child tax credit, which means, guys, this could be another $3,000 up to $3,600 for those individuals that have children under the age of 17 years old. And yes, guys, President Biden said that he is vowing to bring that back because it was one of the most crucial things that we received during the pandemic, outside of those particular the first, the second, and the third stimulus check. So anyways, guys, we could see this child tax credit being approved within days, because the spending bill needs to be approved by the end of this week, guys. So the White House, the Biden administration, is saying that, look, let's make a deal right now. Let's get this thing done. We might go ahead and consider giving you the work requirements if you're okay for us expanding the child tax credit. Again, guys, this could offer between $3,000 and $3,600 for individuals that have children, which could be a huge game changer, and they could actually prolong this even more than just one more year. So anyways, guys, we'll find out more information by the end of this week, and I will keep you guys posted. But I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But feel free to check out some of the links down below, because it is a great way for you to be able to support this channel, as well as an opportunity for you to receive 12 free stocks from Webull after depositing just $1. Everybody has $1, right? But anyways, hey, if you are interested in supporting this channel or receiving those free stocks, check out the links down below. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.